Welcome back to the final episode of BanG Ave Mujica. So it's finally time to finish up this anime, and I'm gonna talk about my entire thoughts and stuff like that, obviously at the end of this episode. So stick around if you're wondering about that. But in the previous episode, we kind of very quickly wrapped up the entire arc about Uika and stuff like that, and it was basically just Sakiko coming to the to the island where Uika was and dragging her back and then saying that she's gonna become God and taking over the entire process of making Ave Mujica or reconstructing Ave Mujica. So, first of all, I saw some comments talking about the entire, because I was talking about the legality of it. Like, how can you, as a minor, have enough say in, joining an agency and earning money and stuff like that, because usually you would need to have a legal guardian sign anything to do with like earning money and stuff if you're a minor. But I saw some people talking about how, because her grandfather is obviously not in the Togawa family by blood, because he was married into the family, that because of that and because of Sakiko being obviously in the family by blood, she holds some say over that, because the label or the agency that Ave Mujica is with or was with is owned by the Togawa group, and that's why her word could hold a lot of value because of it, which is interesting. I feel like that's a pretty Japanese thing. I don't think that would work in like many Western countries, because here it would be like, well, law is law, buddy. You're going to jail if you don't. If I don't get a signature from your from your legal guardian. But I guess in Japan it's there's a bit more of an emphasis on, family status and stuff like that. That's interesting. Apart from that, I do wonder how they're gonna conclude it. I'm gonna reserve all of my actual thoughts and opinions until the end of this episode, as I said. There were a lot of comments also that talked about, it did feel like in the previous episode, there were a lot of things that you could pick up, like a lot of small details that you can pick up if you rewatch the episode like a bunch of times. And I definitely felt that. I definitely didn't pick up every single detail that was happening there, but I'm gonna talk more in depth about all of those things at the end of this one. So let's just jump straight into it. So if you wanna watch this uncut and blurred, it's gonna be on my Patreon as always, down in the description on my Patreon. Wow. And let's just go into BanG Ave Mujica final episode. Whoa. Whoa. I guess Ave Mujica is together. Fate of the gods. Ah, Anon. I love Paki. I miss this band. They're so cute. Carpe diem. Hmm. Oh, I love her. I love how they feel a lot more like a high school band than Ave Mujica. Ave Mujica feel a lot more professional, I guess. This is gonna be, I feel like most of the episodes are gonna be muted on YouTube, by the way. All of the songs are. Uncut on Patreon, obviously. Oh, the bass line. I love Tomori's voice. Okay, Rana. The wink! Cute! Oh, this is a banger. The bassline is so insane. The drums in this part are also insane. Pop off, Yumi Ahina. MyGO make me so happy. That's an emotional episode, emotional performance. That, I don't know why that made me so emotional, but seeing Rana and Anon jam out like this just made me so emotional because Anon used to be, she used to be like barely able to play the guitar on stage. She was just trying her best to just be adequate at it. And obviously Rana was always like just popping off on it. And here seeing Rana and Anon together jamming out in a guitar riff, oh, my heart, my heart, my heart. And obviously Tomori or Hina's voice is so good, so perfect. And this song is insane. I'm gonna check it out later. Well, I'm gonna add it to my playlist later because I'm sure it's been released. I don't think we've heard the song before, right? Or at least I don't think I've heard the song before. But it's such a fantastic song. The bass line was also popping off. Don't do this. Something fell. Wait. Something fell. Here we go. I'm sorry, my green screen. Cute. She's nervous. Oh, or that. Another performance! Yo! Sorry, YouTube people. This is gonna be just fully muted. Oh, yes. Kill it. That's not fair. That's one of my favorite MyGo songs now. That's not fair. Oh, what a great song. What a great song. Jesus Christ. And it's not even that it made me emotional in the sense it made me sad or anything. I think it made me just so happy seeing all of them be on stage. Like the MyGo anime, it's MyGo, made me so attached to the entire band that just seeing them on stage having fun makes me so emotional. Oh my god, what a fantastic performance, man. Oh my fucking god, what an incredible song. Let's see Ave Mujica. Here they are, the divas. See the difference between being a high school band and being a professional band? Oh, that's an interesting rhythm. That was interesting. Oh, we're going straight into the next one? Or is this still the same song? Whoa. I think this is the next one, right? Oh, that keyboard was crazy good. Oh, Sasaki Riko's voice in this. Okay, I see you, Mutz. Jesus Christ, Sasaki Riko, please calm down. Oh! Oh! God, Nyamu or Akane is popping off so much. I feel like I keep saying that for every single one of them, though. Oh, look at Mortis jamming out. Damn, Uika is so sassy in this, or so snarky in these performances. And Sasaki Riko absolutely popped off, man. Wow. Oh, let's see. Ah,
私は恐れの騎士ティモリス。愛の騎士はモーリス。そんであっちは何してんの？
Night of Death.
聞いてる。だから何よ。 界が壊れる音。死の騎士モーティス。変なやつ。心配しなくていい。ここにいれば恐ろしいことはない。この私が約束しよう。適当なことばっか。誰が適当だって。
Don't call me random.
世界が壊れるその時まで楽しく踊って暮らすだけの欺瞞に満ちたパラディース。
Whoa.
オブリビオニスはいない。残念だけど。ずっと前に消えてしまったって。そんな。僕たちもずっと願ってる。いつか彼女が楽園に戻り忘却を与えてくれるその日を。
That reaction from Yamu seemed kind of real though.
僕の命はたくさんの死の上に立ってる。望みもしないのにただ僕が生きるため。昨日も一つ、今日も一つ、全部忘れてしまいたい。世界が壊れる音、俺には聞こえない。なんであいつには暗闇、憎んでしまうほどの愛なんて忘れさせてくれよ。誰も私を信じない。信じてくれない。こんな恐ろしさ忘れたいのに。ただ願うことしかできない。嫌だ。僕はもう耐えられない。罪深い我が身、存在そのものが罪なんだ。すべて忘れて。
Oh damn, that actually kind of hits deep for her.
ダメだ。恐れでも違う。死をあげる。いらない。愛でも恐れでも死でも悲しみでもなく、忘却だけが僕をこの苦しみから救ってくれる。本当に。この声、忘却だけがこの地に来た理由。まただ。いつも聞こえてくるこの声。ドロリス、お前の本当の願いは。まさかオブリビオニス。
They're so extra, I love it.
忘却の女神よ、どうか私をあなたの騎士に。
She's not gonna knight you.
僕もあなたの騎士に忘却の福音を。幾度繰り返すのです。幾度忘却を与えてもあなたは楽園に戻ってくる。何を言って。ここに来たのは今日が初めてで。本当に。思い出せ、ドロリス。何度この地を訪れた。なぜオブリビオニスの名を知っている。なぜお前は忘却を求める。ただ会いたくて。あなたは私の騎士ではない。
Interesting. I feel like
あなたを忘れる。それでそばにいられるなら全て忘れます。
I feel like you can break apart this scene a lot, but I'm not fully
悲しみ
getting all the details.
ならば剣を手に。皆が忘れようと忘却の神たる私だけは忘れない。やがて世界が終焉を迎えるその時まで、この黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。
Oh, kind of badass. She is the goddess. She's living up to the title. They're so extra. I love them. It's such a cool performance. Also, Sasaki Riko is so good. Like, she's popping off so much. Even in the vocal scenes. Like, the actual voicing. Ah. Oh, that was nice. Oh my god, pop off. Oh, holy. Akane. That's a beautiful stage. The set design is really pretty. Ooh. Is this the thumbnail? Maybe. I mean, I'm gonna wait until the end. I wanted to pause and talk about it, but let me just wait. It's 1 minute left. God, I love Nyamo. Honestly, she might be my favorite from Ave Mujica. Actually, Sakiko must be. Ah, it's close. Ooh. I love Rana, look at her. She's so cute. I love Tomori. Ah, that's the end. That's the end. That's the end. Okay. I'm sure everyone has a lot of thoughts about it now that it's all finished and ended, and they didn't leave. It didn't seem like they left any kind of possibilities for a future season, which is a shame, but also makes me wonder. I wonder what the next project will be, because I doubt that they're just gonna end the project like this. I feel like there's gonna be surely new BanG projects in the future, but I wonder what they're gonna be. Anyways, I feel like it's way too early to talk about that just yet, but okay, this episode was great. It was basically just a bunch of performances in one episode, and that's it, right? Nothing really story related, unless maybe somehow maybe you guys are gonna talk more about like how the performances may be related to the story. For me, I was just jamming out. So I do wonder maybe they were kind of related to the story, but either way. Yeah, so let's talk about, obviously the songs were all incredible. I don't think we need to talk more about that. They were all absolutely insanely good, as always. But let's talk about the anime as a whole now. Honestly, like, still, even like now that it's fully done, incredible anime. I think it's still my favorite anime of this season. Yeah, if we're not counting Orb that was airing from the previous season into this season, then yes, I would say this is my favorite anime of this season, and well, I guess so far of the year. Well, once again, not counting Orb that started last year, right? Because otherwise that would be my favorite. But yeah, either way, I think this anime definitely, the first half was definitely stronger than the second half. I do think that's fair to say. I think in the second half, it felt like they were really, you know, scramming to to finish everything up. It felt like they could definitely benefit. Honestly, if they wanted to, they could extend all of the character stories up until episode, like 24 episodes. So it's a shame. But also, I saw some comments saying that this is more so Saki's story than the entire band story, which, yeah, kind of it is true. But also, I kind of wish it was the entire band story, if I'm being honest, because I feel like I didn't get as attached to Ave Mujica, or nearly as attached to Ave Mujica as MyGO when it comes to like a band. So I definitely feel way more attached to MyGO as a band than I do to Ave Mujica. Ave Mujica feel like just a cool story with some really cool ideas in it, and those ideas being put in a band, and it's cool. It's really, really cool. Their performances are really, really interesting, and as I said, I feel like they had a really strong start with making me care about all of the members in the beginning. But yeah, I do think it kind of lacked some time to flesh out every single one of the stories, like what happened exactly with Mortis. I know that there are theories around like what happened with Mortis. My kind of headcanon is that the personality is kind of like fused into one, and now the current personality is kind of like a mixture of Mortis and Mutsumi. But that's just my theory, right? I wish the anime kind of explained more about that. Same thing with Nyamu. It kind of felt like, oh, there's this rivalry happening. I mean, I guess we don't need too much story with Nyamu left, right? It makes sense. Her character makes sense. I would also say that her character is the most straightforward one out of all of them. But also then Umiri, right? What her entire story with, you know, seeking not validation necessarily, but like wanting to be kind of like seen as like an actual friend, to be accepted in the friend group and stuff like that, seen as someone who's actually genuine and stuff. And while you can say that it's just kind of like an open-ended ending for her character, which, fair enough, I do wish we got to see a bit more of that, and her development when it comes to that. And then obviously the entire Uika and Sakiko situation, I feel like could have used another few episodes, honestly. But you know what? At the end of the day, like, it still was a very solid way to wrap it up. I've seen people online being very negative around it, or I haven't seen people be negative around it. I've seen people talking about people being negative about it, right? Especially in my comments, people are saying that, especially in the Chinese community, a lot of people are very negative about it. And I think that's completely unwarranted. I think the anime is still fantastic, but I do think it could have used a few more episodes to breathe and to flesh out a lot of the characters. But either way, still, fantastic anime, incredible animation, voice acting 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, honestly. Some of the best voice acting I've heard in a long, long time. The music, I don't even need to say, it was insane. And yeah, I would say that I do think I prefer something like It's MyGO, but that's, as I said, I do think that that's just because they made me more emotionally invested in all of the characters and in the band and stuff like that. But and it felt like they just let all of the moments breathe more, because there was less going on. So they just let all of the moments breathe a bit longer and just be a bit more, you know, just soak in the atmosphere, and then like focus on every single one of the characters and their struggles and stuff like that. Whereas this one definitely felt a bit starved for time. But yeah, either way, it was some of the ideas in this presented in this anime were really, really good. And honestly, it was my first time seeing a lot of the character tropes that they presented. Like, it's been a while since I saw a character with actual like DID and stuff like that. It's not the first time that an anime has done it, but it's the first time that they've focused so much on it as like some kind of, or at least that I've seen, as obviously the mental disorder and stuff like that. I wish they also went a bit more into the entire Minami stuff. But you know, as I said, they didn't have the time to do all of those things, so that's a shame. But either way, yeah, still, as I said, still an incredible anime, like very, very, very strong anime. And I wonder what's gonna be next in the BanG universe, what kind of series they're gonna be bringing us next, and when that's gonna end up being. Let me know if there ever is an announcement, because I just deleted Twitter off my phone, because it's, I mean, I still check it every, like, now and again, but, I try to keep away from it because it's nothing good comes out of it. So, let me know. I'm gonna be relying on you guys for, like, announcements. Let me know if there are gonna be any announcements for, like, future projects and stuff like that, in the BanG universe. But, I want to say thank you guys for joining me on this. Your guys' support has been really, really good, both in the view department and also in the comments. You guys have been great. So I appreciate that. It makes me more motivated to watch this series. So thank you. But I'm gonna end this one here. So thank you guys for joining me. And I'll see you in whatever we do next. So thank you and peace.